welcome back to my channel for another speed build. My name's Silver and I have Springwell Cottage for you today. So this build was for the Reddit challenge that is in, well, Reddit, where you have to pick a favorite season. Now, bear with me, I know spring is not technically my favorite season because I love the heat and the sun and stuff, but if you ask me on any given day what my favorite season is, it might be different because, for example, I love Christmas, I love Halloween, but I don't like the cold. So, like, for example, if I lived in a warm climate that is warm all the time, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you my favorite season, you know, because I just like the sun. But in The Sims, like, the spring is not as green and happy and cheerful as I would like, but I still really like the concept of spring, so that's why we went with Springwell. I am building in the summer though, because like I said, in The Sims it's just not as green and cheerful, so sorry, but you know, the concept is there. It's supposed to be spring, but in The Sims it really acts like summer, so it's definitely different, and we're doing some really funky stuff with the roof, and I kind of dig it, and I'm kind of happy with it. I like it. I think it works, but I will say that this probably would have been better suited to, whatchamacallit, Windenburg? Yeah, Windenburg. I don't know why I said that so confused, like, I know what it's called. I think it would be better suited to Windenburg, but I really liked Brindleton Bay for the concept, because originally I wasn't going to do like a cottage like this. Like, I really just wasn't. I had a completely different image in my mind, but whatever, you know, your ideas can change and that's fine. So yeah, we do that, and I'm building on a diagonal, so like there's a lot of really weird rooms, but I'm kind of here for it. I think it really works, and I really like how it turns out in the end, and you'll see when there's like actually stone and we put shingles on, like siding, not shingles, but the siding looks like the shingles. And I use some Realm of Magic windows here, and I get like the yellow stained glass, and I just thought it was perfect. It was so, this is a plant lover's home. Okay, you guys know me. If you don't know already, I am a huge plant lover. I love green, I love colors, I love all things plants. I love them. I would fill my house with plants if my boyfriend would let me. Plants are expensive. Like, seriously, even in The Sims, they're really expensive, but they're expensive in real life too. Like, if you want a giant plant in your corner like you have in The Sims, you're paying more than you're paying for it in The Sims. But anyway, so I did want to go with this cottage vibe, and there is like a little sunroom where we get like the flower arranging table, and quite honestly, I think the floor plan came together pretty easily. I didn't really have that much issue. It is a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but really I could have easily fit, you know, an extra 2 bedrooms in there. I just didn't want to, because I was imagining that, you know, Hermit Silver lived here, and Hermit Silver wants to live alone. So, like, we have a roommate, right? And I like him well enough. He's really lovely, but, bear with me. I hate living with people except my boyfriend. Like, I really hate it. So that's a struggle. But yeah, here you see me struggling with the stairs a little bit. And the reason why is because you were on this diagonal, the stairs can't go on a diagonal. You cannot turn the stairs onto a diagonal. So, so we do get like these little weird, like, triangle rooms that you can't go in. And the reason why I did that is because otherwise we would have like these super awkward angles and what have you, and it just didn't make any sense. So, like, just close them off. But like I said, you could easily get another bedroom in here. Like you could just split that room into 2, and then you could even like get a really tiny bedroom where I will later put the desk. Like, I think this could easily be expanded upon. That being said, this is not a cheap home. I did so much landscaping, and I imagine if I deleted the landscaping, the house itself would be a lot cheaper. But well, I also use like really expensive stuff like that stove and the counters and the fridge, like from Realm of Magic, but I liked the green. They're so like, like the plant witchy person, the one who does alchemy and that kind of stuff. Well, that's what I imagined. So, yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But it's really expensive. It's somewhere around 96,000. I could be entirely wrong with that number because my game does this weird thing where it tells me a number and then I upload it to the gallery and it's a completely different number. And I have no idea how to tell which number it's going to be because sometimes it goes up, sometimes the price goes down. I don't understand it. And like I'm obviously recording recording the voiceover before I upload it to the gallery because I do the voiceover and then I edit the video and then I edit the video, then I edit the voiceover, then I edit the edit, and then, work out screenshots, things like that, the little kind of fine details that you do at the end. And so while this is uploading, I then put it on the gallery. So it can be up roughly the same amount of time. And in doing so, I'm unable to tell you the exact price of it because it does this weird glitch thing and I don't know why. It's so frustrating. I don't know. Oh, dang it. I just realized I did not include a litter box here, but I did include stuff to have a cat, like a cat scratcher and a little pet bowl. But there's definitely room. Like I fill up the bathroom with plants and stuff. You don't have to do that. You can just remove some of them. Or maybe your cat goes outside. Maybe your cat's an outdoor cat. I mean, why not? Well, why not? But like I said, this came together pretty easily. I didn't really have much problems with it. I did cut out quite a bit of the landscaping. I included a lot of it too, but I was getting towards the end of it and I was like, wow, this is way, way, way too long for such a small build. Like, it's not a big house, but I just cluttered it with plants and stuff. And then, of course, I had a garden, so I had to go back in and like actually put plants in the garden to make it look full and spring and happy. And like I said, I put summer plants in there. Don't judge me. So that toilet roll has different swatches, right? And some of the swatches have the toilet roll going over and some have them going under. But then the like metal that's holding the toilet roll has different colors, so you can't get the same colors, and it's really frustrating because I don't want to use the one where the toilet roll is going under. It bothers me. I'm sorry. But yeah, came together pretty easily. Did not put any curtains in here because there's like literally no point. You can't see through the stained glass. Oh, exciting stuff. Totally off topic, but I did my first live stream yesterday on Twitch, and if you want to check that out, I will be live streaming again on Wednesday. The normal schedule times will be 8 p.m. EST to 11 p.m. EST, so that's what, 20 to 23 in standard time or whatever it's called. I'm so bad with time. But yeah, I will be doing that on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Not this Saturday though, because surprise, surprise, I was actually invited somewhere. I never really do anything. Like occasionally I go to my boyfriend's parents on Sundays. I don't go every Sunday. And I was actually invited to a birthday on Saturday, so I was like, oh, well, I know it's my first week streaming, but of course, like I never go anywhere, so I guess I'll do that, So I will not be streaming this Saturday, but I will be here the following Saturday, and I will be here on Friday and Wednesday and the Monday and so on and so forth for however long it remains fun. Because I had a lot of fun doing it. We built a modernized Victorian, and it was kind of a disaster. I like it in the end. It's up on my gallery, so you can find it under my username Silverplumbobs. but it's like a family who bought an old house because it was cheap and in the middle of nowhere, and then really tried to modernize it, but it's a Victorian, and it's kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. I might like do a renovation of it later. But yeah, enough about that. I'm doing Twitch now. That's a thing. It's fine. You can come along if you want. But yeah, so back to the build. Like I said, in this you could get like a really small bedroom, like a 2 by 4 bedroom, and like have a toddler bed in there, or even a kid bed. I think it would work. And also you have to decorate a little bit like spring, so I added these, and I think I added a wreath to the door as well. But these are so cute, and I kind of dig it a lot, and it kind of seems like something I would put in my own greenhouse if I had one. Oh, I want a greenhouse. That'd be amazing. Oh my gosh. No, I'd kill everything probably. For somebody who loves plants, like, I'm really not plant savvy. I don't know that much about plants and what have you, but that's okay. We don't need to know until we actually have the plants, right? Right? I don't know. Whatever. I struggled with that table for a little bit, and oh my gosh, these little planter boxes just weren't happening, and I wanted to make sure that it looked like there were like planter boxes under those flowers from Romantic Garden stuff, and I wasn't gonna go with the pink theme until I saw this swatch, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so spring-like. Let's be real, spring is very like yellows and pinks and purples, you know. It's well, I guess it's most colors, because like there's so many plants, like daffodils. I love going outside in spring and there's just like thousands of daffodils. It's amazing. I love it so much. I just love flowers and happiness, and flowers remind me of happiness, and nature is happiness because it's the purest form. And you know I don't go outside that much, but bear with me. But bear with me, I still love it. Like, I love looking at it, I love being in it. I just don't like go out often because it's cold. It's too cold for me, and also like I need to have something to do. But here I'm going and actually coloring the house now, but that was way too dark for me, so we went with this kind of lighter color. But I do change, like, yeah, we get like this kind of brick thing from Get Together, like as an accent wall, and I think it worked out quite nicely. I liked it quite a lot. And there's a big garden. There's a big garden. So like, let it be known, the next 4 minutes is just the garden. But I get these planter boxes, and like I said off camera, I do actually fill up those boxes. I didn't fill up those ones though, the ones that I put in front of the porch. And the reason why is because A, I forgot, and B, I wanted you guys to at least have some like input in your own plants if you were to download this. Also, really quickly, at the end of the video, I do go back in and decorate the bathroom. Totally forgot. My bad. It's fine. I did include it. There's a bathroom upstairs as well. Oh, and here's where I decided to go absolutely insane with the landscaping. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I really can't. It's a problem. Like, sometimes I won't do that much landscaping. I know you haven't seen it yet, but sometimes I won't do that much. Actually, that's not true. My build I put up, the haunted tiny house, I didn't do that much landscaping, but that's because there aren't that many dead plants. If there were more dead plants, I'd probably do more landscaping. Oh no. But yeah, we use a lot of the Romantic Garden stuff. I can't help it. It was just so pretty, and I'm so glad that I have it in my game now, and I think it's going to add a lot of diversity. Well, I guess it's not really going to add that much diversity if I use it all the time, huh? Dang. Okay. Well, we get like this kind of fence that separates, and I end up putting the trash can behind there and some seating as well as some flowers and stuff. Oh, and we do get the wishing well, but I couldn't figure out where to put it, but we do. Yeah, that's where it ends up. And I just add so much like foliage, and I add these plants over the top, and I think I leave it in that swatch though. Did I? Yeah, I left it in that swatch. I just moved it over, that's all. Yeah, and a little statue, and I was gonna put this, but it was too much, and I wasn't happy with the way it was clipping. And I didn't like that the matching thing was like just pink flowers. I wanted to have like a variety, and then it became too much pink. And these little lights are so adorable. They're so pretty. I love them. I can't even. This is amazing. But yeah, I'm adding a lot of plants. And I think I even went back in off camera and added more plants. So I'm sorry, but it happens. It's a problem. But yeah, I think I'll leave you guys there with that. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, let me know down in the comments, and show your support by tapping the like button and subscribe for more builds. If you'd like this build in your game, it is up on the gallery under my username Silverplumbobs. And remember, guys, I upload daily. Have a great day. Bye!